How are you guys doing? Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you my beginner Skellige deck. It's a starter deck, so let's just jump into it. But before we get started, you should follow me on Instagram and Twitch. The links will be in the description down below. So just as my former video, I'm gonna show you my cards, and after that we're going to go to the play. I'm gonna show you my gameplay. Okay, so as you can see, we have 29 cards, 27, you can see it here, 29 cards, 27 of them are units, and we still have 20 provision points, which is important, and we will use them later when we upgrade this deck. This is, one more time, it's a beginner's deck, it's a starter pack. From here you just need to upgrade it all the time. Of course I'm gonna do the upgrades, and yeah, let's start. So we start from the bottom, and create Armsmith, we use like once, and create Marauder, I guess, once, one card of this guy, and Demon Pirate Captain. Yeah, you can put two of them, and two cards of and create Warrior. It's a very interesting card. Well, usually I use it because of the give an enemy unit bleeding. If you play it from graveyard, yeah, I don't use any sort of card that I can revive this card from the graveyard, so yeah, just bleeding for 3 turns and that's it. Put two of them. So the next two cards are Salvabord Ravager and Heimei Protector. Both of them just one. Now we have the Gutting Slash. Damage a unit by 4 Bloodthirst, to damage a unit by 6 instead. So Bloodthirst is very important. We are going to use it quite a lot with this Skellige deck. Basically it means that two enemy units have to be damaged. Okay, that's what it means. So if your enemy have 2 damaged units, instead of damaging another unit by 4, it will damage it by 6. Very powerful. We need 2 of them. Now we have the Heimei Herbalist. Yeah, 2 of them. Heal an allied unit by 3 and boost it by 3, which is great. So basically it's boosting an allied unit by 6, if it's damaged by 3 at least. Now we have the Svalbard Priest. I hope I pronounced it right. Well, every allied turn on turn end, damage the allied unit on the right by 1, then boost self by 2. So it's basically damaging one allied unit by 1 and boost self by 2. It's a good card basically. So 2 of them. We have the Demon Corsair. Yeah, 1 is enough. It have actually a very interesting ability. You can play it only on a melee row, giving a bleeding effect for two turns to an enemy unit, and whenever you play a ship, decrease cooldown by 1. Okay, so you have the warship, of course, demon warship. Like you play it, you play the demon Corsair, It gives it gives a bleeding to an enemy unit. You hit the warship later, damage an enemy unit by 1 3 times, and you put a bleeding unit, bleeding effect on another unit. Very powerful combination. And you have, of course, the Armored Darker. At the end of your turn, if Armored Darker has no armor, gain 2 armor. Exposed, boost self by 1, Bloodthirst, boost self by 2 instead. So yeah, you have an Create Longship. Whenever your opponent plays a unit, deal 1 damage to it. Powerful, like you need 2 of them. I would even recommend to use this as your first card. When you start, well, I'll show you in the gameplay. I hope I'll show you it to you in the gameplay. Yeah, so we have and create Blacksmith, boost an allied unit by 1. Yeah, and this one is very powerful. And create Warcry, I guess. Bloodthirst 1 at the end of your turn, boost self by 1. He looks like this. It's very powerful. Put 2 of them. If you don't have 2 of them, just collect these. I don't remember what they call, but basically this, and buy it. It's a really strong card. You have also the Drummond Berserker. At the end of your turn, damage self and a random enemy unit by 1. Berserk 3 transform into a Bear Abomination. Basically, after it damage self by 3, it will turn into a Bear Abomination, which is a nice ability. I would keep it. We have the and create Greatsword, damage self by 6. Whenever an enemy unit takes damage, heal self by 1. Well, I would recommend to put him next to where he is. Put him next to this guy. Every ally turn on turn and damage an allied unit to the right by 1, then boost self by 2. Like, it might be a powerful combination. Yeah, back to business. We use this Harkja Drummond. We'll use Donner and Hinder 1, and Geralt of Rivia, of course. Geralt of Rivia actually is a really good card for any beginner's deck. Maybe later on you can change it to a different card. There are many good cards that have similar effect, maybe even better. But for now, it's a really good card. It helps a lot. Many beginners, especially when they use the monster decks, for some reason they try to get this one really powerful card, and they think it's a good plan, but yeah, not so much, because the second you have this really powerful monster and I have the Geralt of Rivia, you're screwed. Yeah. And the effect we're using is Onslaught Leader. Damage an enemy unit by 1, cooldown 2. Like every 2 turns you can damage an enemy unit, which is great. Yeah. So as you can see, Skellige deck based on hitting and place as much damage as possible on your opponent deck, on your opponent minions or cards, I guess. Yeah, so let's go to the gameplay. Oh, both Skellige. Let's see what we got. So I have this one rule. If you watched my previous video, so you know that I'm not playing more than 3 cards on my first round. So with that said, I'm going to play with this guy, I'm going to play with this guy, and probably this guy. Damage enemy by 1. Yeah. Yeah, and he starts. Oh, what's his ability? Okay. It's not bad. We'll see probably. So that was my first card. 2 more cards. Yeah, what a waste. He's using his ability way too soon. Maybe it was like by mistake, but still he's... I don't know why I did. That's nice. Now I have the Bloodthirst. Damage unit. Bam. That's it, I'm not gonna play another round. And I'm pretty sure he is going to play another round because he didn't use this card yet, the tactical advantage. So I'm like 90% sure he is going to play another card, and if he will, I'm gonna be on a card advantage. Next turn he's gonna be 1 less card than I do, and he's gonna start. So pretty much he's gonna lose the second round. Told you. Bam. Let's see. Now let's see what I have. Okay. Yeah, that's good. I'm gonna play. I really don't like to redraw cards. I'm trying to create my decks as much as possible, like playable, so you don't need to redraw cards. Like you can play any round with your with any card you have. Let's see what he's gonna do. He may pass. What I would have done if I was in his place, I would have played 2 cards to lure me, and then I would pass. Yeah. No, I want to use this one actually. I'm gonna sacrifice you, my friend. No, his decision wasn't that bad, but if it was me, I would have done different thing. I already have this one, so I am going to redraw another card. Yeah, that's a good card. Finish redrawing. Now I'm going to start. It has no ability that damage another unit, so I guess it's a good plan. Not bad. Yeah, I'm actually planning to do this. Now, while he's thinking, my next starting deck, I hope it will be. I'm gonna use the. Well, it was not bad. I'm gonna use I'm gonna do the beginner's Nilfgaard deck. This is gonna be my next project. Yeah, after the Nilfgaard, I think I'm gonna do the monster and then the social. He really wants him dead. Which is great. Okay. Okay, so this card, as long as you don't use the order, you'll damage another unit by 1, which is great. So yeah, I'm gonna play it. And bam. His cards, I'm sorry, actually not bad. And that's a not bad move. Okay. Now I'm gonna put him. Contract. Bam. Ah. Well, it's okay. I actually haven't seen this card. Damage an enemy unit. Not bad. He got some good cards. Like, he got really good cards. My guess he's investing just in the Skellige deck. He's not trying to play other sort of decks, so he got really good cards. Oh no. See, for example, this card is actually really good. It's really similar to the Geralt of Rivia. Really strong card. Neck to neck. Perfect. Bam. Okay, let's see what you got. And this is how you play the Skellige deck. As you can see, he has actually he had a lot of better cards than I did, but still I won. It was pretty damn close, but I still won, and that's how you do it. And so I'm gonna try to do my best and upload my decks. I'm already working on my next deck, which will be the Nilfgaard deck. And you should follow me on, once again, you can follow me on my social media. I'm gonna upload there whenever I upload a new video. Yeah, so that was my Skellige beginner's deck. I guess I see you next time, guys. See ya.